Dragon Ball Wrong Time. This is a story created fully by a person of the name SelfieSK. If you want to check it out for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. The story is based around an alternate version of Trunks, and it starts off how it normally would. Bulma programming the time machine for Trunks to make his initial appearance in the past. However, in this altered reality, Bulma sets the wrong date. Instead of sending him to age 764, she sends him 2 years back too far. Trunks is completely unaware at this point. He's telling himself that he has to get to Goku to warn him about the androids. Then out of nowhere, an explosion. Trunks assumes that it was the androids, but then he looks up. He spots two Saiyans by the name of Nappa and Vegeta and has no idea what is going on. He goes to his time machine and realizes that it's been set to age 762, which is when the Saiyans first arrived, opposed to 2 years later in age 764. He contemplates going to the correct timeline, however, since this time machine only has enough energy for a one-way trip, he decides to talk about the android threat with the Goku in this timeline. Keep in mind, this would be while he is fighting Vegeta. He arrives on the battlefield seeing only Gohan, Piccolo and Krillin. He doesn't talk to them because I guess he doesn't want to mess things up in that timeline. In fact, he stays hidden behind a rock. Events play out as they normally would, and it gets to the point where Piccolo sacrifices himself for Gohan. However, for some reason in this reality, Piccolo doesn't do anything. He doesn't try to save Gohan. But even still, Gohan survives. The person to save Gohan in this version was Trunks. He knew that Gohan was meant to survive this encounter with Vegeta and Nappa, and because of that, he decided to step in. Trunks goes on to have a conversation with Vegeta about how he's only here for Goku and that he will no longer be participating. While talking to Vegeta for so long, I guess Trunks managed to buy some time because as soon as they finish, Goku arrives. Seeing Goku, Trunks straight away asks him to talk, and Goku's only half listening to him. He has Vegeta constantly on him, so Trunks realizes that he has to wait out the fight. There's no way Vegeta will let Goku talk to Trunks for even a second. So the fight continues with Trunks as a spectator, but just like in Resurrection F, Goku gets shot. Goku isn't dead, however Krillin is. In this version of the story, Krillin is gone, blasted away by Nappa, and Goku is just too injured to get mad. Gohan gives Goku the last Senzu Bean, and he does get mad, just not mad enough. He very quickly disposes of Nappa, but then we are reminded of the raw Saiyan in Vegeta. He kills Gohan. Or that's what would have happened if Trunks was still spectating. He keeps on asking to talk to Goku and that what he has to say is more important than this fight. Obviously Vegeta says no, and Goku isn't really interested either. Goku and Vegeta continue fighting, and it comes to a point where Trunks is about to step in there and stop the fight himself. But before he even gets the chance, an unknown voice to Trunks steps up and questions who he is. I was searching for the next chapter, I couldn't find it anywhere, so it turns out the creator of this story put out this, basically saying that this story is going to remain an incomplete project, so it only goes up to where I showed, which is really disappointing. I thought the concept of Trunks going too far back in time and seeing Vegeta when he was evil was a really good idea. Like I said before, if you want to go ahead and check out this for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. This story does have a lot of good ideas, it's just a shame